Hello everyone, and welcome back to GregTech New Horizons. Today's objectives are to finally upgrade our tools from wood so that we are no longer restrained into staying in the wood age, and to unlock our first machine, the coke oven, where we will finally be able to have a steady source of fuel for our furnaces, torches, and whatever else might call for it. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the video. Alrighty, well, I guess I know what today we gotta do. We have got to move on and get better weapons, because the amount of wooden tools I've gone through recently is just insane. I mean, I think just doing this farm alone was like 88 wooden hoes or something. So, looking through this, basic processing, just getting some stone. Already did that, so, because we flattened out this area, so. We got the stone. Now it wants us to make a mortar, which I already did because I needed to get easier flint. So there's the mortar. And I also made buckets because why not? And that's what this wants me to do. And it wants me to get 2 stacks of clay. Well, guess I've got to get 2 stacks of clay now. Let's my inventory out. I don't need any of this. Well, I guess we have to go get clay now. And the good thing is, with getting this farm, I've actually been able to get like a good source of food. So right now I'm just eating off spring salads, fruit salads, and strawberry smoothies. Makes it all easier because, I mean, not having to constantly just find random things to eat and just cycling between 3 things. And that's what the lunch bag does, is it pretty much allows you to put 3 different items in there and it just cycles through it, because with GregTech, or the nutrition mod, you can only eat a food a certain amount of times before its value starts to get worse. So the good thing about the lunch bag is that it kind of somewhat prevents that. Not entirely, but prevents it a good chunk. The one thing that sucks about 1.7 is not having swimming mechanics. It would make collecting up this clay so much easier, and it's just not easy. And I didn't bring my bed with me again. That's another thing I need to do once we get tools, is to make a sleeping bag so I don't have to worry about nighttime anymore. That's one of the biggest problems right now, is having to worry about nighttime. And that's a stack of clay. I'm gonna get a little more since we still have a little daylight left. Is there no surface clay that's easy to get to? Eat a little. Chomp, 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 chomp. I think I'm gonna wait to gather up the sand and clay until we get better tools. I think that's the best bet. Okay, I'm gonna mine this piece, collect it all up, and then go home. Alrighty, now let's go home. I see a creeper. And whatever that thing is. That thing looks angry. Looks like it would explode. What type of creeper is this? A concussion creeper? I don't know what it said. Drowning creeper. Ooh. That does not sound fun. What are you? What are you? Oh. A mana bean. That's... Ooh, I can eat it though. Let's see. Put the dirt in there. Put the coins away. I'll keep these on me just in case. Alrighty, let's see. I also think it needed 10 logs, so just for this quest. I'll take some cactus. Make a cactus farm. Apparently you can use cactus to make water. I don't know that process, but we'll figure it out. Okay, 64 wood pulp. That's... Give me a stack of logs and a mortar, I believe. Crafting station is so much better. Oh, well, It was only half a stack, but 2 stacks of wood pulp ain't bad. Now to make paper, you need a lot of water. Well, I'm going to take this crafting station with me then. Is there a crafting table on a stick? That is like a genuine question. So I know that is a mod pack item, but not in this mod pack, I'm gonna assume. Yeah, it is not. Okay. Well, that sucks because a crafting table on a stick would be amazing. And I'm going to actually throw away the book. I don't need the book. And get all of my buckets. And we're gonna head down to that pond right over there. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna come over here, place the crafting station down, and with my buckets, gather up all the water. And I guess we just do this, and nice. I think the good thing about crafting stations is, yes, it holds the items in it, so you don't have to replace them every time. Which is very helpful for what we're doing right now with all the wood pulp and water. So I don't have to just drag the wood pulp every time. Another thing that kind of is a bummer is the fact that, like, water's not infinite. Like, infinite water sources don't exist. Can be a bummer. You know, these scones and cookies really don't have good saturation. Can't help but notice that. The one downside of certain foods is their terrible saturation and the amount of time it takes to sprint and jump up this mountain. So I think we might have to invent in like a staircase, just because of how long it takes to get up this mountain. I don't know. I also feel like a staircase might not be a entirely good idea. Who knows? Okay. Now we got that. And sustainable paper. I don't have a jungle sapling, but I feel I can get one. Quest lines into coins, coins, and coins. Vanilla saplings. I can for 5 forest rangers coins. And I do have those. Oh, let's do that. And claim those jungle saplings. And I guess we'll do 4. Save a jungle sapling for later. And then I'm assuming they're going to need somewhere to grow, so let's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Some random placement. And those will grow, I guess? I don't know, do I have bone meal in here? Let's find out. Oh, you have to right-click. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, so we have infinite paper, I guess you could say. With bone meal? Cool. Let's get a banana sapling, that sounds good. Now, tinker time. We already have the tinker tables, so let's pick those up. And what else do I need? I need a pattern chest. I feel like there was a pattern chest down in the village, so let's go find out. Oh wait, yeah, there definitely was, because it was what all the patterns were in. And I didn't pick it up because of how many patterns it was. I think that's weird, is how many patterns they spawn with. It was a little excessive, I feel. Yeah, I like that. Oh. You don't need this many patterns. I mean, it might just be a personal preference, but you really don't. And I don't want them, so they're gonna have to get taken care of anyways. Okay, so is that not detect and submit? Oh, it's a crafting task. Oh. Well, I tried to cheese it, and I failed. That sucks. Alrighty, so let's see. I'm just gonna need a bunch of wood, pretty sure. First off, I'm gonna need, well, not a crafting table. Actually, I already have a soft mallet right here. Let's see, to make these, I need string. Missing one stick. Boom, bam, bop, bazinga. Alrighty, that is all of, I believe that is, yeah, everything crafted. And guess what? I already had all of it, so that really sucks. Well, now that we finished that task, now we can move on to bigger and better things. Cow tipper, kill 6 cows. I already done that many of times. Well, I guess it wants me to kill 6 more cows. Wow, so it just wants me to slaughter cows for no reason. How nice, game. Alrighty, let's move on to getting our first tools. So it wants us to have 2 of 4 blank patterns. Please tell me this is not a crafting task. Okay, so pickaxe, axe, tool binding, shovel. Pickaxe, axe, tool binding, and shovel. Okay, 3 flint and no clank. Right, 3 sticks, 1 wood binding. Okay, so part builder. Pickaxe head, an axe head, and a shovel head. Then I need an oak binding and another stick. Thank you. And now if I go into the tool thing, do this. Nope. Pickaxe. So I get an axe, and this I get a shovel. And now I can finally say bye, bye, bye. And hello to the new ones. So now we officially have better tools to say. And this will make everything 10 times easier. Because I won't have to constantly just continue making wood tools, because I think that is one of the biggest problems in this pack, is the amount of wooden tools that I've had to make. And we get another loot bag. So let's open it and see what we get. Redstone torches and bottles of enchanting. Cool, we're gonna use those up just for no apparent reason. Probably a waste. So, yay! Alrighty, now let's sort my inventory back out, because we have a lot of items that were just not needed. Oh, and I have extra wooden shovels, so we can throw those out. Ow. How did I just take damage? Whatever. This game is so weird, I swear. Now let's get our first sword. Need flint, bone. Okay, that seems pretty easy. So we need a stick, a piece of flint, and a bone. I know we have bones. Yeah, here we go. Now let's get a wide guard pattern, a sword head, and a tool rod. Alrighty, now that we have that, let's go into the part builder. Well, I guess I didn't need the tool rod. Sword blade out of flint, and the wide guard pattern out of bone. And we get a piece of bone meal out of it. And I have an extra wide guard pattern, so bye-bye. Head over to the tool station, our first sword. And boom, now we have a flint broadsword, which is probably the same level as my steel sword. That's crazy. But hey, we now officially have tools, and that is great, because now they can be repaired, and I don't just keep wasting stuff. Okay, so now I need to go get sand and gravel to be able to get a blast furnace, I think is what it is. This a blast furnace or a coke oven? Might be a coke oven. And we also need a wooden form, which is easy enough to get, so let's go get all this gravel and sand. What I need to find is a gravelly area. This looks like it could have been a gravelly area, but in fact it is not, which sucks. But I am going to need sand and clay, and what better place to get it than right here at a riverbank where there is sand and clay. Exactly. So I guess what I'm going to do is just start mining sand down here, and we'll see where that goes. Oh, and there's gravel down here, which is actually really good. Oh yeah, this is so much better than a wooden pickaxe, or a wooden shovel, I think. Gravel the Gathering. Cool. I'm gonna get like 4 stacks of each, I think is a solid start. Because I don't actually entirely know how much we need, but I know the quest said 128, I believe. Yeah, 128. And I can't necessarily see what that is until I get the 128 of sand. But I'm gonna get 400 of each, so in essence, I should hopefully be able to get 2. Would be the hope. And it is getting dark, which really sucks. So I guess I could probably do with the amount of sand that I have right now. Alrighty, so that's the 256 sand and way over the 256 gravel. See if any of my trees. Yeah, no. Okay. So now that we got that, I'll take a loot bag from that, and I'll take a loot bag from that. Why not? Battered sausage, hell yeah. And beeswax. Ooh, and charcoal. And a block of redstone? What do we... Wait. How do I turn a block of redstone into redstone? Can you not? Oh. That's... You would need a macerator for it. Oh, that really sucks. Can I just put the block of redstone on here? What does redstone do? Haste, right? Mining speed's 4, mining speed's 4.72, yeah, haste. I definitely want haste on my shovel. Okay, so now to make that we need a knife and a wooden form. I don't believe I have a knife in here, but knives are easy enough to make. And for a wooden form I need the blank patterns. Okay, I really need I need another crafting station at my area. So there's the knife. Make sure it's, yeah. And the wooden form is just like that. Cool. And now we can make the coke oven bricks. So it's a coke oven. I need 104 coke oven bricks. That's okay. I need clay. That is not 104. So this mod pack, in fact, did tell me the wrong number of things I needed. That's awesome. Well, that sucks. I guess I have to go collect more. Here, I'm going to get this wooden frame, do that and that, and I'm just going to craft up all that into that fire brick stuff. That's pretty much all my sand, too. Yeah, I'm out of... Okay, I'm gonna turn 2 of these into flint. Where's my mortar? Mortar's up here. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough to turn that. Yeah, I didn't. I barely had enough to even do a stack. That sucks. I need another chest. Rip. Kinda sucks. You can't place chests next to each other, which also really sucks. How much am I missing now from just getting one of these? I'm missing 24. So yeah, I definitely have enough to make 2. I might just be slim making 4. I mean 3. Right now, how far am I away? 8. And what is the coke oven bricks? It's just that. Okay. Then I'll have a full-on coke oven. There's 26 coke oven bricks. Nice. Now I got a large bacon sandwich. That's some new food, too. Alright, where do I want to put this? I'll put it right here. I think it's a 3x3, but I want to say it's hollow in the middle. It is! Look at that. Now all I do is I take a stack of logs, put it in there, and it'll burn? Yup, right there. And it takes about 1,800 ticks, which, what is it, 2 ticks per second? 900 seconds? No. I mean, I could just Minecraft fandom, it's 20 ticks per second, so it's 18, that's, I think, what, like 90 seconds per log? So, that's not bad. Let's try and get cow tipper, and then we might end it off with making 2 blast furnaces. I mean, coke ovens. Yeah, see, already made 3 charcoal and almost a bucket of creosote. Are there any cows around here is the question. How far am I going to have to go out for cows? I'm going to go this way for cows. There's a cow over there. I need to kill 6 cows. These poor cows. This game's having me murder cows for no reason. So mean. I already lost where that cow was. Oh, here he is. Hey, buddy, I'm sorry for this. Now let me guess. I'm missing 1 cow. Yeah. Oh? Alright. Oh, I am. I am blessed with a cow. Come here, Moo Moo. Moo Moo. Where did you go? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh, that hurt. Alrighty, well, that's cow tipper done. Alrighty. And I need 26 more bricks. I think it's just 64 and 40. Yeah. Yeah, we're just short of another oven. And that's another oven. And we'll put a stack of logs in there. Just make charcoal. And that is going to be a wrap for today. Thank you for staying till the end, and I'll see you in the next one.